Prosecutor drops charges against Neymar in the case of his transfer to Barcelona.
But first, I would like to say that if you, like me, like to follow the news about Neymar, subscribe to the channel because I will always bring daily news about our star, our beloved Neymar Jr. The prosecution dropped all corruption and fraud charges against Neymar and the other defendants in the trial held in Barcelona for alleged irregularities surrounding the transfer of the Santos player to Barcelona in 2013. The prosecutor announced the drop of charges against all defendants and for all facts for which they were prosecuted.
The prosecution had initially asked for 2 years in prison and a fine of €10 million against the Brazilian star.
The allegations against the player, however, were not sustained during the hearing, according to the prosecutor.
He considered that the accusations were based on assumptions and not on evidence, not even circumstantial.
On the 18th, the Brazilian testified in court. He stated that he does not remember whether he participated in negotiations with Barcelona in 2011, one of the central points of the case. The judgment must determine whether the DIS Group, a sports investment fund that belonged to the Brazilian supermarket group Sanda and which at the time had part of the athlete's economic rights, was a victim of fraud during the operation. "It was always my father who took care of everything, he was always responsible for that," said the player. For now, the private complaint carried out by the DIS Group, which asks for 5 years in prison for Neymar and 2 former Barcelona presidents, remains.
In addition to paying multi-million-dollar fines. We have reached the end of another video. Check if you subscribed to the channel and left a like on the video. Until the next news.